Stop. Take a look at this picture. At 23, I was at rock bottom. I was clinically obese. My body was riddled with inflammation. Every day my head felt like it was in a foot. And the worst part? I had erectile dysfunction. In my early 20s, I sat at the doctor's office, desperately looking for help. His answer? A prescription pad. He wanted to give me medication for high blood pressure. Pills for erections. He said that was just my lot in life. He didn't take me seriously. He thought I was exaggerating. But he was wrong. Completely wrong. I didn't take a single pill. Instead, I radically changed my life. Look at me today. I've lost 79 pounds of pure fat. My body fat percentage is now in the single digits. I have more energy than ever before. And the best part? All the inflammation is gone. My head is crystal clear. What was the secret? It wasn't the perfect diet. It wasn't grueling workouts until I dropped. I destroyed the root of the problem. My insulin resistance. Listen closely. Insulin resistance is a silent killer. It stores fat around your organs and saps all your vitality. If you feel tired after eating, if your belly keeps getting bigger, then there's a fire burning in your body. You don't need medication. You don't have to starve yourself. You need to understand how your hormones work. Today, I'll show you 5 simple steps I use to save my metabolism. These steps will change your life too. Are you ready for the truth? Then let's get started. Let's get straight to the point. The biggest mistake I made, and that you're probably making too, is constantly eating. For years they lied to us. They told us to eat many small meals to boost your metabolism. That's absolute nonsense. In reality, that's exactly why you're not losing weight. Please understand this. Every single bite you take triggers an insulin response. It doesn't matter if it's healthy. A handful of almonds? Insulin spikes. A few blueberries? Insulin spikes. Even your protein shake or a sip of kombucha. Insulin, insulin, insulin. Most people today spike their insulin levels more than 17 times a day. That was me. I thought I was doing my body good. But in reality, I taught my metabolism to only burn sugar. If your insulin is constantly high, the door to your fat stores is locked tight. Your body burns sugar because it never gets a chance to access stored fat. Your metabolism never gets a break. It's under constant stress. Imagine your body like a hybrid car. You have 2 tanks, sugar and fat. If you're constantly snacking, you're only running on sugar. And when that tank is empty, you get cravings, you get shaky, and you need the next snack. A vicious cycle. I stopped that. I switched from eating 17 times a day to 2 or 3 proper meals. Nothing in between. Just water, black coffee, or unsweetened tea. What happened? At first, it was tough. But then the miracle happened. My body finally learned to burn fat again. My energy became stable. No more afternoon slumps, no more bloating, no more constant hunger. Stop feeding your metabolism. Start training it. Eat until you're truly full at your main meals, but keep the kitchen closed in between. Give your body the freedom to use its own fat reserves for fuel. That's the fastest way to break insulin resistance. Now it gets really interesting. Have you ever wondered why you feel like you've been run over by a truck in the morning, even after 8 hours in bed? The answer often lies on your plate. Specifically, right before bedtime. Here's a biological fact almost no one knows. As soon as the sun goes down, your metabolism radically changes. Your insulin sensitivity drops by a whopping 30 to 50% in the evening. This means the same meal you tolerate well at lunchtime causes a massive insulin explosion in your blood at night. But that's not even the worst part. If your insulin level spikes before bed, it blocks your most valuable ally, growth hormone, also known as OH. This hormone is the strongest natural fat-burning and anti-aging agent your body possesses. It repairs your cells, builds muscle, and burns fat while you sleep. But insulin and growth hormone are like oil and water. They can't exist in the blood simultaneously. By snacking late at night or eating right before bed, you literally switch off your fat burning for the entire night. You miss out on your body's most important repair phase. Your liver can't detoxify because it's busy digesting. My golden rule is therefore, the kitchen closes 3 hours before bedtime. If you go to bed at 11, stop eating at 8. Period. In the first week I implemented this, something magical happened. My deep sleep doubled. I no longer woke up hungry or irritable. My face looked less puffy in the morning, and my belly became flatter without any extra training. Give your body the runway it needs to take off into fat-burning mode. Close the kitchen. Protect your hormones. You might think you have to sweat for hours at the gym to beat insulin resistance. That's a misconception. It's not about duration, but about strategic timing and intensity. I used 2 tools that changed my life. The first tool is almost ridiculously simple. A walk after eating. 10 to 20 minutes is plenty. Why is it so effective? Imagine your muscles like a dry sponge. If you move right after a meal, your muscles soak up sugar from the blood before your body even needs to produce tons of insulin. It's an immediate help. You avoid the classic energy slump after eating and relieve your pancreas. Don't sit directly on the couch after dinner. Go outside. Move around. It's the simplest way to immediately curb your blood sugar. But if you really want to take your system to a new level, you need the second tool, sprints. And I'm not talking about jogging here. I'm talking about maximum effort for just 20 seconds. These 20 seconds trigger a biological chain reaction. They activate what's called mitochondrial biogenesis. That's a complicated word for something brilliant. Your body builds new power plants in your cells, new batteries. The more of these batteries you have, the more energy you burn, even while you sleep or sit on the couch. A single 20-second sprint can boost your growth hormone by 450% for hours. My protocol was simple. Give it everything you've got for 20 seconds, like your life depends on it. Then 90 seconds of rest. Do this just 3 times in a row. Twice a week is completely sufficient. If your knees aren't up to it, use a bike or go to the pool. The goal isn't weight loss through calorie burning. The goal is to teach your cells to use energy efficiently again. Get healthy to lose weight, not the other way around. We've talked about snacking, sleep, and exercise, but now we come to the ultimate game changer. If you want to nip insulin resistance in the bud, you need a reset button for your entire system. This button is the 24-hour water fast, once a week. Remember the power plants in your cells that we built through sprints? Those are the new batteries. But what about the old broken batteries that are slowing down your metabolism? That's where the magic of autophagy comes in. Imagine autophagy as an internal recycling program, a biological Pac-Man system that hunts through your cells, collecting everything that's old, defective, or inflamed. When you don't eat for 24 hours, your body has no choice but to clean up. It repairs your mitochondria and transforms cellular debris into clean energy. And here's the absolute kicker for your fat burning. During this fasting window, your growth hormone skyrockets to levels you'll barely believe. Studies show an increase of 2,000% in men and 1,300% in women. This is pure biological alchemy. It protects your muscles while your body learns to burn deep-seated visceral fat around your organs. I usually do this from Sunday evening to Monday evening. I eat dinner on Sunday at 6 p.m., and my next meal isn't until Monday at 6 p.m. In between, it's just water, unsweetened tea, or black coffee. No snacks, no calories, just pure regeneration. It's a mental challenge at first, yes, but after a few times you'll notice. Your hunger disappears, your focus becomes razor sharp, and the inflammation in your joints subsides. You repair your old batteries so the new ones you build through exercise can truly shine. It's the fastest way to reclaim your metabolic freedom. Now you're probably asking, what should I actually eat when I sit down at the table? The answer is simple, but it determines your success. Focus on 2 things. High-quality protein and healthy fats. Meat, fish, eggs, avocado, and olive oil. These foods keep your insulin low while keeping you full for hours. Here's the golden rule. Try to limit your carbohydrates to under 100 grams per day. If you do that, you'll unleash a turbo boost for your fat burning. You don't have to be perfect, but this limit changes everything. But be careful. The biggest mistake is trying to do everything at once. Your body and mind need time to adapt. If you try to implement all 5 steps perfectly starting tomorrow, you'll probably give up after 3 days. Approach it strategically. 1 step per week. That's my promise to you. In the first week, you change only one thing. Stop snacking. Get used to 2 or 3 meals. Nothing more. In the second week, you close the kitchen 3 hours before bedtime. In the third week, you incorporate walks after eating. Only once these foundations are in place do you tackle the 24-hour fast and the sprints. It's not about perfection. It's about momentum. If you only manage 1 step for a week, that's a victory. Build on it. Your metabolism isn't broken. It's just out of rhythm. We're going to bring it back, step by step. Finally, I want you to internalize one thing. You don't have a weight problem. Your excess weight is just a symptom. The real problem is your hormones and the silent inflammation in your body. You're not weak or undisciplined. Your metabolism just needs a new direction. If you implement these 5 changes, you will witness a miracle. I recommend you go to your doctor and have your fasting insulin level measured. Your goal is a value between 3 and 6. Anything above 10 means insulin resistance. Do this test today and repeat it in 3 months. You'll be amazed by the results. This journey saved my life. Today, I'm a completely different person, full of energy and zest for life. And I know you can do it too. If you know someone struggling with their weight or energy, share this video with them. It could change that person's life, just like it changed mine. Thanks for watching and for your trust. Start today. Your future self will thank you. See you in the next video.